Hello everybody, John McCormick again. This is going to be, I think, my 7th video. This is another package opening and some thoughts from a beginning lock sport person. The package I got is from another eBay purchase, and well, without further ado, I've already opened it, taken a peek inside what it is. Very heavy. And what it is 7 that look like brand new ILCO Mortise cylinders. Well, I'm not sure now, because this one here has a silver face, and it says 11664, which I guess is probably the bidding. Whoops. 1, what was it again? 11664. 11644. That doesn't seem to make sense, unless 116. Looks like that one is the same as the previous one. So it should be, oh, it is 11664. Okay, so I'm not sure what type of cylinder this is. I don't believe it's an ILCO. Let me look at the keyway. It does have an ILCO looking keyway, I guess. I'm not an expert in keyways. I do hope to learn. Let me open one of these up here, and without cutting myself, and see what one of these looks like. Okay, it's a cylinder with a key, and like I thought, it has a gold colored face. 23462. I have the bidding on there. And 23462. 23462, yeah. Now let me compare these keyways here. Yes. They look to be the same, so I guess we can call this an ILCO keyway. Now what I'm finding is, in a prior video I showed you that I had received an ILCO mortise lock that I got off eBay for, I think, $6 or $7. I tried picking that, and I found it to be almost impossible for me at this point, because those keys, those key pins ride right on that ledge. You have this angled part here, and then you have a ledge where those keys sit right on it. So you're going to have to tension somehow off this slope up onto those key pins. And I'm learning as a beginner that figuring out how to pick it, the right type of pick, the right thickness, how to tension it. Bottom of the keyway versus top of the keyway. I really don't have any top of the keyway tensioners, so I think it's something I'm going to have to get. But anyway, I look at this and thinking, what was I thinking when I bought these? I guess I'm asking myself. And I guess I didn't realize what the ILCO was. I don't know how secure it is. I don't know what kind of pins are in these ILCOs. If someone can tell me in a comment, I'd appreciate it. But I know I'm getting my butt kicked by this first one that I bought. I can't even begin to get into this. I just can't even begin. So I guess I'm going to become an ILCO. Be familiar with, I was going to say expert, but I can't even, I'll tell you what, you think expert, but right now I can't even get into this Kwikset. This is an old Kwikset I got off of eBay. It was in a prior video. Wide open keyway, and I cannot get into this thing. I've done the practice locks, the cutaway locks from Sparrows, and concentrated on the standard pins, which I think the Kwiksets just have standard pins, and I still cannot get into this. one of the other things I was going to mention is I got these 2 master locks in a prior package, and what I found is that why are they in a package? It doesn't bother me as much, but the locks are actually broken. The operator's inside. When I pick this and turn it, it gets all funky and crackly and moves around, and it doesn't really release the shackle reliably. But I'm not really into that anyway. I just want to pick it and make it turn around. This smaller one, the core actually comes out. I don't have a pick handy, but when I pick it, the core actually comes out beyond the bottom plate. And at one point I picked it and turned it around, and I had pins coming up from the bottom, and it was just a mess. I managed to get it back into place, but like I said, I guess that's what you get from a package, is you get stuff. I saw a SE Lock and Key. I hate to ramble on, but SE Lock and Key said about he had a type that you could set the lock from any key, a master lock, and he had a hint about getting it tighter by putting a socket and hitting it with a hammer, getting the right size deep well socket and hitting with a hammer to sort of bend this plate down, and maybe that'll keep this core in. I may give that a try, but right now I have 2 master locks here that I can pick these, so I guess that's my gratification. I can pick these. I cannot pick this Kwikset though. And along the lines of that, I'm wondering, why can't I pick this Kwikset? And I happen to see a recent video by Trekmaster 30, and he had 2 Elgin padlocks he was doing, and I was amazed at these old padlocks, which I thought would be a piece of cake. He could not get into them in hand, and he put it in a vise, and he finally gave up, and he concluded that the reason he couldn't get into it, I think it was this first or the second one, was it was all dirty and gummed up, and the internals were so gummed up he really couldn't feel what he was doing, and it was just impossible. I think that might be what's going on with this. When I go into this and I start lifting the pins, it like is gummy, it like jams. It just feels like there's bubble gum inside or something. There's some cruddy, dried up grease inside. So just as Trekmaster 30 did with those padlocks, he sprayed it down with, I believe, Tri-Flow lubricant. I'm going to have to get some lubricant from the garage, and I may hose this down some and see if I can get those back. And it's the back pins 4 and 5. When I go in there, they don't want to move, and when they move, all of a sudden they just fly up, and I'm sure I'm oversetting things. But maybe I'm making excuses as a beginner, but I have not been able to get into a Kwikset. So I'm very humbled by all you guys out there that take challenge locks and get into them in 2 and 3 minutes. And here's a stock Kwikset, I assume it's stock, that I have been unable to get into after hours of having a pick jammed in this thing. So I'm going to do the hint that I learned. I'm learning so much from you guys by watching over the months, but the thing I picked up on from Trekmaster 30 was gummed up pins. So that's an observation I have about buying things off of eBay. When you get a package of old stuff, you're getting locks that have been removed, like these. Why have they been removed? Well, because they're broken. They don't work as locks anymore. These look like brand new locks, in very good shape, but the actuator coupling to release the shackle is funky on this thing. So it doesn't bother me. I'm not looking to use this as a lock. It's purely practice picking for me, but that's why, you know, if you buy a lot of things on eBay and you get some brand new that are broken, you get some old things that were removed for one reason or another, and I guess I'm wondering, you know, on a positive note, if you go up, let's say your nephew calls and says he can't get into his house, and you being a lock sport person, he remembers you're going to go over there and try to get into his Kwikset, get him into his house to help him out. and you go up and it's got something here that's been in there for 30 years and it's all gummy, it works with its key okay, and you go up there with a pick and you feel what's inside there, I guess this can be a realistic look at locks in the wild. Maybe some of you professional locksmiths can comment on that, but I'm looking at it as a positive thing. I'm learning about the feel of gummed up old dirty locks, so that has some value in and of itself, I guess. So this thing is rambling on. I'm over 10 minutes and I thought this was going to be quick. I apologize, but I'm having lots of fun. I am not going to buy any more ILCO cylinders because these ones I have, I don't know how I'm ever going to learn how to get into these, how to tension them, how to pick off this slope. I'm going to have to figure something out. Maybe I'll look at some ILCO videos, see if there's any out there to give me some hints as to how to tension it and how to what to pick off of to get at those pins. But I am set for ILCOs and having a lot of fun, and that is my update. So my eBay package with ILCOs that I am not going to purchase any more ILCOs. I'm going to stick to Kwiksets, and that would be a good video that someone could do if I could suggest. Maybe you experienced guys, one of you could actually do a video saying what is, what is a family of locks that for beginning pickers, what are you going to start with? Maybe the Kwikset is the most simple one, and then a slage. I even know how to pronounce it. And then just up into the higher security ones. So anyway, that would be of value to me because I think I've picked up in my 4 months of viewing that Kwikset is generally wide open and easy to pick, and I was humbled by this one, and I would be very interested in learning about the family of locks due to their warding and due to their pins and tolerances. I think ILCO has tight tolerances. I don't know what kind of pins they put in them. I guess I'll find out in months to come. But maybe this is a 8 on a scale of 1 to 10 lock, and as a beginner I should have stuck with the Kwiksets. Live and learn, I guess. So that's my video, and I'm approaching 13 minutes now, and I apologize, but that's my package opening and lessons learned from my latest eBay and my prior eBay purchases. Thank you.